your phone. Okay, I think I fixed my phone now and I'm live. Oh, hello everyone. Welcome. You're in my bedroom for several reasons. One, to be more intimate with me. No, I'm just kidding. No, the kids. Erica's watching TV and it's loud, and I just don't want to fight. And then Ian, because he's been promoted to 6th grade. Woo! Yeah, rock star. And believe me, he worked really, really, really hard to accomplish that. So we gave him a gift. It's a VR Google goggle things for his PlayStation. It looks cool, but man, it's interesting. So anyway, I haven't played with it yet, but that's why I'm in the bedroom, to be a little bit more intimate with my friends and family. So I hope you had an amazing week last week, or at least found your joy, your spark, that I talked about last week. And I kind of want to share with you what's been going on with me, because maybe this might resonate with you, or you know someone that this is happening to them too. So last week, man, almost every morning I woke up and my stomach was hurting, and usually it hurts because I think of, oh my god, I got 500 million things to do today, and then boom, that triggers it. Hi Steve or Nat, I don't know which one's watching, but hello, thanks for popping in. But that's not what was happening. I would wake up and not even have a thought, like nothing popped in my head at all, but my gut instantly tightened up, and I'm just like, no, this is not good for me, because it's just gonna make it harder for me to get past this whatever's going on in my gut. And now I gotta like take a ton of oils. No, I don't take a ton of oils. I just reach for the ones I know that are gonna work. And it came to my realization that with everything that has been going on the past couple of weeks, especially with the protesting, the looting, all of it, I was absorbing all that, all the emotions, the feelings, like, because I, as an empath, and maybe some of you guys are empaths out there too, you can put yourself in their shoes, in people's perspectives. You can like literally feel yourself where they are in that moment, and then that just causes all kind of crazy stuff, because your brain is thinking you're going through that, because you're thinking it, you're feeling it. So your brain doesn't know. Your brain is like really stupid, to be honest with you. It's smart, but it's stupid. So your brain is like, okay, people, it's time, let's trigger all these chemicals into their body, even though our bodies don't need protecting at that moment, because nothing is really happening to us at that time. But our brain doesn't know that, so we have to like tell our bodies, hey, it's chill, it's good, so you either have to like, find out, pick your diet of what's going to work for you that day. Usually protein kind of helps with that, at least for me. I reach for my oils, I do some meditation, or even work out. It all depends on how much time I have in the morning. But one oil that has come through a lot for several years now, since I've been doing this, is peace. And you know the song, we've all sang it in church, let there be peace on earth and let it begin with moi. That's exactly, I think, what needs to happen, like right now in this day and age with everything that's going on. We need to pause and take a look at ourselves internally before we go out there and injecting our bullshit out to everybody else. So let's internally be peaceful. So let's talk about peace. So I've got this 5 milliliter of oil, peace, and I've added a top. It doesn't come with this. I was running low and I added, because I like to stretch my dollar. It's all about saving money too. And then they also have Peace Touch. This is one you could pop in your purse, take it to go. So there's one way to use this is, it's a roller inside the wrist or inside the elbow, which is a direct line to your heart, like that. And you just kind of like rub it in, inhale. And if you have the oil, put a drop in your hand like this, rub it, your hands together, and then inhale over and over, 3 or 4 times. Nice big deep inhales, because this is the quickest way to get the oil into your system, by the way. It's not internally, it's not topically, it's aromatically. That's why a lot of the oils you find in retail, you can diffuse those, because that's the quickest way to get it in. So what is the primary benefits? It promotes feelings of peace, reassurance, and contentment. And the reason I'm reading off of my notes is because I need to be compliant because the FDA does not recognize a lot of this stuff. And I wish they would get their shit together and recognize it. But that's, that's another fight for another day. So it counteracts anxious and fearful emotions. It's perfect for those that live in fast-paced environments. For you guys that are living in the mega cities right now, that are feeling it, yeah, you definitely want to put this in your toolkit. It promotes feelings of contentment, composure, so you feel like you're losing your shit. Slather some on. And reassurance, especially when anxious feelings overwhelm your emotions. So that's why I turned to it during all last week, is because I was absorbing everybody's stuff and I needed to let my feelings know it's not about me, it's external shit. All right, so what's in it? Oh my God, I can't wait to share what's in it. This is my favorite part. Number 1, vetiver. That is the most of oil in there, because they always list the oil in order of how much is in there. So vetiver is the first one. Vetiver is sourced in Haiti. Every time I use this single oil, I put a drop in my tea before bed, and it's a very thick oil, very earthy oil, so it takes a long time for that oil to come out of the bottle. So what I do is I hold it and I say a prayer to Haiti, to the Haitians. I say, hey yo, bless them with health and happiness and a bountiful crop, because if it weren't for those farmers, I wouldn't have any vetiver in my house and I'd be losing my mind. Second one is lavender, which has 30% linalool for you science nerds out there. Ylang ylang, I'm not a fan, but it's in there and it works. Frank, everybody loves a little Frank in them. Clary sage, marjoram, and spearmint. I'm a huge fan of spearmint right now because it's a little milder than peppermint, but they all came from the same plant, so that's why they're kind of similar, and I love it. Okay, so that's peace. What else I've been doing? So again, when I get those anxious feelings in my stomach, and I'm like, I know it's not about me or what's going on in my life, it's all the bullshit that's going out there. I also reach for Melissa. So I'm going to demo how I use this one to help calm my nerves, because that's what this does. It calms my nerves, because my gut's already like worked up, and the rest of my nerves is like, oh, the guts are worked up, so we need to be active and make her even more anxious. Yeah, no, body, don't do that. Come on, brain. So I grab my Melissa. I think it smells like canned green beans. I shit you not. So what I do is I take my thumb and I do like that. So I get a little bit on my thumb, and then I stick it on the roof of my mouth for about 20 so seconds, just like this. And I count for 20 seconds. So we're gonna count for 20 seconds. Because well, I need some right now, because when I get on Facebook Live, I get like really excited and my stomach hurts. And that's because I can't wait to share this with you. Alright, so that's been about 20 seconds. And normally I have a glass of water to shoot the rest down the hatch, because it's very earthy, very, yeah, it tastes like I'm eating dirt. Just a little bit. But I know it's going to work, so that's why I do it. And it works very quickly. Speaking of, so this is my medication, my toolkit. So I kind of want to speak on that a little bit. So when we have an ailment, we all go to our doctor and say, I'm not feeling good, or this is going wrong. And he's like, all right, prescription, here you go. And normally they tell you, let's take, try it for 7 to 14 days, depending on, the ailment, the medication, all that stuff. But for this, conversation, we're going to start with that. And then we're going to do a follow-up, and you're like, right on. So you take it home, you try it 7 days, 14 days, and you're like, man, it didn't do shit for me. I'm still feeling like whatever it is that's going on, whatever ailment that is. So what do? Do you go, screw medications, they don't work ever. I've done it, I've tried it, it's not for me. No, you go back to your doctor. You either wait for the follow-up, or you make an appointment or call them and say, hey, this didn't work. And then they're like, right, let's try another brand or another type of medication that helps with your ailment. So then they write you something stronger. Well, that's how essential oils really, really, really work. When you try one and it doesn't work for you, a lot of people go, I've tried them, it doesn't work, forget it. Nope, not for me. Okay, well, we picked the wrong oil for you. So, yeah, if you have enough patience, like you do with medication, yeah, you just have to change your mindset. Just shift it over to the essential oils, and yeah, they're definitely cheaper, safer, more effective and faster than medications, I find. Sometimes 20 seconds versus the 30 minutes of taking a traditional pill, right? All right, so those are my go-tos last week, and then a little bit carrying over this week because it's not over. We still got a long ways to go, but I still have, oh, the audacity of hope, right? I still have hope. I still have optimism that we're going to get out through this just bigger and better and happier and feeling good more often, I hope. But if you don't think you are, come to me. I have solutions for you. I'm here to help you. That's what I've been put on this planet for. These oils didn't come to me by accident. There's a purpose, and they work, and I cannot keep this stuff to myself at all anymore. Yeah, I just want people to feel good. Hi, Penny. So glad you joined. And hi, Judy. Thank you for popping in, too. So that's it for me. I'm going to let you guys go. I am going to teach a class at the end of the month. I'll post dates and times and all that. I just haven't ironed it all in yet for essential oil class. And it's just for educational purpose. There's no obligation to buy, but if you see something that you like, then of course I'll help you place an order. And then I'm also doing Relay for Life, you guys, for those of y'all that are like, what is Nicole up to? Relay for Life is, I'm trying to focus more on that as well. Get some fundraising going, which is really tough right now because of the social distancing, and a lot of businesses are not back open and fully operational. So I'm really struggling this year with finding money. It just seems to be the theme for 2020 is finding money for all reasons. So if you have an open, a warm heart and an open wallet, please, I would love for a quick donation so you can, I'll share all that stuff too every week as often as I can. So you don't miss it, okay? Because we gotta, you know, take care of each other, right? Yeah, that's all I'm about. Okay, that's it. I want you guys to have an amazing week this week, and be kind, social distance, wear your mask, and you know, a lot of people are in pain right now, and we don't know what's going on with them. So just let's chill. Let's have a little peace on earth, bitches. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna leave. Bye. Take care, everybody. See you next.